Hey everyone. Welcome back to our series on Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money. In this video, we explore Chapter 3, titled Never Enough, where we discuss the dangers of the endless pursuit of more wealth and how it can lead to risky behaviors and ultimate dissatisfaction. Let's consider two individuals, Tom and Jane, to illustrate the key points of this chapter. Tom's background. Tom works in high finance and has consistently climbed the corporate ladder, accumulating significant wealth through smart investments and bonuses. Despite his substantial wealth, Tom is never satisfied. He believes that achieving high financial success will bring him greater happiness and security. Driven by his desire for more, Tom starts investing in highly speculative ventures, taking on immense risk in hopes of achieving exponential returns. Let's check the outcome. Tom often feels anxious and stressed. He is constantly worried about his investments and fears losing his wealth. His relentless pursuit of more affects his relationships, health, and overall well-being. Now look at Jane's background. Jane is also a successful professional who has built a comfortable financial cushion through steady work and prudent investments. Unlike Tom, Jane has a clear sense of what she needs to live comfortably. She sets financial goals and understands what is enough for her and her family. Jane takes calculated risks with her investments but avoids overly aggressive strategies that could jeopardize her financial stability. Her outcomes are she is content with her financial status. She enjoys her wealth by spending quality time with her family, pursuing hobbies, and maintaining her health. She finds joy and satisfaction in what she has, rather than constantly seeking more. There are different approaches to wealth. Tom continuously chases more wealth without a clear endpoint. His pursuit of more leads to increased stress, anxiety, and potentially risky financial decisions. Jane recognizes her financial limits and goals. By understanding what is enough, she enjoys her wealth and makes prudent financial choices that align with her values and life balance. Understanding their behaviors. Tom's perspective. From the outside, Tom might seem ambitious and driven. However, his constant chase for more wealth can lead to risky behaviors and dissatisfaction. He overlooks the fact that having more does not necessarily equate to happiness or security. Jane's perspective. Jane might seem less motivated compared to Tom, but her contentment with what she has allows her to lead a balanced and fulfilling life. She avoids unnecessary risks and finds joy in her current status. Let's take the key given by Housel. Housel's message: knowing when you have enough can prevent risky financial behavior and lead to a more fulfilling and content life. The relentless pursuit of more wealth often comes at the expense of happiness, health, and security. Recognizing and accepting enough is crucial for maintaining a balanced approach to wealth and life satisfaction. Now we come across the conclusion as Chapter 3 of The Psychology of Money underscores the importance of understanding and defining enough in the context of wealth and success. Through the examples of Tom and Jane, it becomes clear that the endless pursuit of more wealth can lead to stress, risky behavior, and ultimate dissatisfaction. On the other hand, knowing and accepting what is enough allows for more prudent financial decisions and a fulfilling life. This perspective encourages readers to evaluate their financial goals and priorities, fostering a healthier and more balanced relationship with money. Thank you for watching our deep dive into Chapter 3 of Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money. We hope you found the insights on understanding enough and the balance between ambition and contentment valuable. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on personal finance and the psychology behind financial decisions. Let us know in the comments below, what does enough mean to you? How do you balance the pursuit of wealth with finding contentment in your current situation? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore Chapter 4 and uncover more intriguing lessons from the psychology of money. Until then, remember, financial success isn't just about how much you make, but about understanding and appreciating what you have. See you next time. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.